Welcome everybody to another World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and today's replay is from MS Buran in the Cromwell B on an assault battle on the Sand River. Cromwell B being a premium tier 6 medium tank for the British. It's pretty much just a Cromwell with a beautiful, beautiful skin. I mean, if we have a look at it, it is a gorgeous looking tank. Part of the Berlin trio. I did want to do a video on the Berlin trio before they released, but obviously far too busy with work and the bar to be able to do that kind of thing, unfortunately. Although I do like doing the previews and everything, sometimes it's not quite possible. Buran gets spotted quite early there. A bit of a surprise considering that he was stationary inside a bush, but obviously Sixth Sense goes off like a second and a half after you get spotted, so he was probably spotted on the move by that other Cromwell as he was coming in there. The reason he moved to that position was just to try and get some early eyes on any of the enemy team as they were coming in. It's been an assault battle. The Allied team all starts on the far southern flank, and the number 1 and the number 2. So getting to the position that Buran was in for the defenders is actually quite difficult. So his idea was probably just to get up there on that ridge, see how many tanks were coming in from that direction, and then leave them to the defenders. As you can see, the Jackson and the Stug and even the KV-2 lying in wait there. They're probably just going to destroy this Cromwell as he moves in. Buran just hanging around, not got 100% faith in his team. As you can see, there is an AMX ELC coming in as well. And Buran deciding to just spin around, as again, like I said, he probably doesn't have the faith in his allies, considering that the Stug 3 just fell, and neither of the tanks have taken any damage yet. KV-2's had his shot and missed, so this isn't going very well at all. Buran going to come and try and head off the ELC. Weighs considerably more than him. He may have been going for the ram. As it is, he just decides to auto-target the ELC and try and charge him down. The ELC is fast, but so is the Cromwell. You see a lucky shot takes out his track there, and he's going to be able to just destroy the ELC. Goes past him for some reason there. I think he was trying to go for the cheeky ram, but instead just kind of bounced off his side, and that was almost the worst choice he'd made in this match, as it would have cost him quite a lot of hit points there. But I think the ELC was already resigned to his fate, and MS Buran looking like he's having some lag issues there as he fired behind and in front of the Cromwell rather than into his side. Finally does land some damage on his side. So that is the 2 quick attackers on the right hand flank dealt with, but as you can see there are more enemy tanks coming in, so Buran's going to stick around, as again there's only now this KV-2 up on the ridge and the Jacksons had to relocate as well. So Buran going to stick around and just try and offer some support. Cromwell B got a very, very quick firing gun, so if he's able just to track somebody, keep them pinned down, and that KV-2 is able to obliterate them, that'll be a nice little bit of teamwork there. Decides to switch across to the ARL-44. Obviously, if you've got shots on somebody and you're this far away, the chances of you being spotted are quite slim. As you see, just able to eliminate him very, very quickly. Going to try and do the same to the Jagdpanzer IV. Problem I always had with the Cromwell's gun is that even at this range, when your gun is aimed all the way, it still seems to be fairly inaccurate. It lands shots quite a wide spread of the center point is what I always found, but that may just be my personal experience. Or it may just be confirmation bias on my point. I think that the shots are going to be quite a widespread, so it looks like they are. Buran saw that there was a Stug 3G moving around this far right hand side, so he's going to go and try and head him off. The KV-2 is going to dive bomb him and take him out instead. And you can see the Allied team is getting whittled down ever so slowly, losing as they are 7 kills to 9. Enemy team pushing in from that left-hand side and on the right-hand side, although the only thing pushing on this right at the moment is the Jagdpanzer IV, and he's been pushed off the ridge. Buran finds him, lands 1 great shot, probably not going to be able to get a second, although, there we go, what a beautiful shot. I was going to say, probably not going to be able to get a second, but the Jagdpanzer didn't back off far enough before he started to traverse to his right, and Buran was just able to see the top of the tank and take him out for his 3rd kill. He's got a KV-2 ally, and it looks like the KV-2 is having a little bit of indecision on which direction to take. Looks like he can't quite decide. So he's maybe going back to the centre to try and help on this left-hand side. I think the reason Buran's not heading over to the left-hand side to engage the enemy tanks from the front is almost everybody is going to be focused on that left-hand side, as that's where they are winning. So I think Buran's plan was to try and flank around and get behind them. Unfortunately, he's ran into a full health Tog 2. And this is going to be quite a mountain to climb, or a battleship to sink, depending on which way you look at it. Lands a good shot on the Tog. Tog starts to move again. Does get ammo racked by the FV-304, so Buran's not going to be able to sit too still. He can afford to take one hit from this Tog, which indeed he takes. Can't really afford to take any more. The Tog is quite a difficult tank to traverse all the way around, just thanks to the fact that it is so goddamn long. But I think Buran's taking advantage of the fact that this Tog 2 looks like he's suffering from quite a bit of lag, as his gun is lagging quite far behind where Buran is and having really, really terrible shots, to be honest. So Buran just absolutely taking the piss out of this guy here, putting shot after shot after shot into him. One or two more should be enough. He takes him out. And that's a full health Tog 2 eliminated. The FV moves in as well, tries to have a shot, but that one just flew over his head. He's going to be able to take him out as well. Got to be careful, as a grill's just flashed up on the map there as well, but it looks like the grill is focused elsewhere for some reason, not focusing on this little fight which is going on directly in front of him. And gets hit once and thinks to himself, you know, I've just been shot, so I think the best course of action here is to sit perfectly still. Obviously the Cromwell B's vision based on movement. If you sit perfectly still, he can't see you. Doesn't mean he can't shoot in your general direction though, which is what Buran did to take him out for his Top Gun medal. Yeah, Max 40, not really sure which direction he's facing. He's facing the wrong way. Not that it really matters, as he's about to get destroyed. And destroyed he does. Enemy team still winning this one at 13 kills to 12. The KV-2 is quite a deterrent, whether his gun is loaded or not. Hopefully the enemy team doesn't know the difference. Takes him out very, very quickly. Tries to have a... oh, beautiful shot on the T-58 as he was backing off. Sorry, Type 58. Now the KV-2 is going to try and put some pressure on. Buran just about got the gun depression. Picks up 3 very quick kills there on the AMX-40, the Type 58, and the... well, what was the last one there? It was a T-34, perhaps? It was the Type T-34. So that just leaves the G1R for himself and the KV-2 to take out. He was last spotted on this far left-hand flank. So it's just going to be a case of closing him down, finding him and taking him out. To be honest, even if they don't take him out, if this KV-2 just sits in the far left-hand corner... oh no, he's been taken out. I missed that one. So he got killed at some point that I wasn't paying attention to, even though I'm sat watching the replay along with you guys. So it's just himself and the G1. Trying to just spot the G1. Looks like he's been spotted, but the G1's camo is far superior to the Cromwell B's. So Buran going to put some more distance between himself and the enemy before popping over again to try and get some eyes on him. He is a one-shot, so he has to be careful. And this G1R, I think, was a 2-shot. He is, gets one good hit. G1R stops, continues to move forward. Can he take him out? They both have a shot. They both miss. This one is getting pretty intense. Buran has the advantage. He only has to wait 45 seconds. If he can stay alive for those 45 seconds, he'll just win. Because of the fact that this is an assault battle and it is up to the enemy to either kill all of you or cap the base. But as it is, he manages to outfox him and outflank him and picks up the final kill for the win. So great replay there by MS Buran in his Cromwell B, picking himself up almost 4,000 points of damage, 10 kills, well-deserved Pools medal, and coming away with the victory thanks to his advanced thinking and map awareness. So awesome replay from you. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Don't forget, guys, if you've got yourself a great replay, send that into replay@screenreality.com. Link for that's in the description. Just attach the replay file itself or the link to the What Replay website to the email, and I can check that one out for you. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, you found it useful, informative, you learned something, or you just thought it was fun, think about hitting that subscribe button, because there's a lot more World of Tanks content on this channel. I've been Maxwell, this has been a World of Tanks replay, and I'll catch you guys next time.